New researchers' documents has appeared to show that Dr. Fauci was untrue about funding gain of function at the Wuhan lab, ladies and gentlemen. You know I'm Rastafari soldier. Greetings, greetings, and salutations to all nations. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm Rastafari soldier of Deep Roots TV. And if this is your first time tuning in, I'm asking you, ladies and gentlemen, hit that red subscribe button. It's a breaking news, and I want you to share this, ladies and gentlemen. All my friends and families, go ahead and share this. This is important news that I want everyone to know right now. There's a report out on the internet, reading from the Newsweek article, ladies and gentlemen. The National Institute of Health has denied funding studies that would make coronavirus more infectious to humans after they were accused of doing so following the release of the research proposal. Ladies and gentlemen, the document you're seeing on the screen here, the document shows here that documents were obtained and released by the Intercept on Tuesday after a launch of a FOIA, a FOIA lawsuit. Dr. Richard Ebright, ladies and gentlemen, and I want you to take a look at his face. Yes, Dr. Richard Ebright, right? Let me go ahead and get his image up here because it is a weirder situation. You're looking at the documents here. Richard Ebright, Board of Governor Professors of Chemistry and Chemical Biological Research at the Rutgers University and Laboratory Director at the Waksman Institute of Microbiology, told Newsweek these documents show unequivocally that the NIH grants were used to fund the controversial gain of function research, the Wuhan Institute of Virology in China. Some U.S. infectious disease expert Anthony Fauci has denied, ladies and gentlemen. This is a groundbreaking news and a controversial subject. And Fauci, the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease, which is part of the NIH, told the Congress in May that the NIH has not ever and does not now fund gain of function research at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. This is a big, bold-faced lie. According to Dr. Ebright, the document make it clear that assertion by the NIH director, Francis Collins, and the NIH director, Dr. Anthony Fauci, that the NIH did not support gain of function research or potential pandemic pathogen enhanced in Wuhan is untrue. You hear what I'm saying? This is according to Dr. Ebright, yes, of the Rutgers University. The gain of function research involves modifying a biological agent like a virus so that they can become more effective or active, they say. For obvious reason, gain of function research on influenza or coronavirus has subjected to substantial scrutiny by the NIH own administration. It potentially makes virus more dangerous to human. Not all of the gain of function research is equally dangerous. Some type of example modify bacteria to produce insulins to treat people with diabetes. What the NIH denied is funding gain of function research that would make coronavirus more dangerous, such as by improving its lethality or transmissibility. In 2014, the NIH said it paused its funding for the gain of function research that reasonably anticipate the confer attribute to influenza, Middle East Respiratory System, or SARS virus, that would make it more transmittable to human. Speaking to Newsweek, Ebright said that it appears to be false by Intercept of the documents released in this Intercept. Multiple sections of the grant proposal and grant process report make clear that the grant fund gain of function research of concern in Wuhan. He said two especially noteworthy sections are on page 28 and figure 35 of the year 4 process report on the 5-year grant term of the grant term of the IR01-A110964 and page 3 figure 6 of the proposal that shows for the second 5 years grant term 2R01-AI110964. Ladies and gentlemen, this is alarming. Ebright said that these sections of the document showed that the NIH grant supported the construct of mutant SARS-related coronavirus that involved blending different types together. That result was a lab-generated virus that could infect human cells. He said, adding that at least 3 of the lab-generated virus exhibit 10 times to 100 times higher viral load in human mice. A humanized mice is a mouse that has been bioengineered to mimic certain biological characteristics similar to human, such as the immune system, so that they can test on in the lab as a human surrogate. They are commonly used in researches, ladies and gentlemen. In figure 35 of the year 4 process report has referred by Ebright is shown below as it shows the assertion of this actual gain of function. Now, I'm going to read the article that they're talking about. Now, this is the note, the document that they intercepted. This is figure 35 that we're talking about. It states, in vivo infection of human ACE2, HACE2, expressing mice with SARS-CoV protein variant using the reverse genetic method. We previously developed infection clones with the WIV1 backbone and the spike protein of SHCO14, WIV116 and RS4231 respectively were constructed and recommended. Viruses were successfully researched in year 4. We performed preliminary in vivo infection of SARS-CoV on transgenic mice that express HACE2. Mice were infected with 10 to the 5th power PFU of full-length recombination virus of WIV1, RWIV1, and the 3 chromatic virus with different spike pathogens of the SARS-CoV. Pathogens of 4 SARS-CoV was then determined in 2 weeks course. Mice challenges with RW1V1 SHCO142 have experienced about 20% body weight loss by the 6 days post-infection, while RWIV1 and the RWIV-423IS produce less body weight loss in the mice. Infection with RWIV1-WIV16S, no body weight was lost, was observed in figure 35A, 2 days post and RWIV1 RS4231S research more than 10 times 6 genome copies, and they were significantly higher than RWIV1 infection mice. In figure 35B, such as result demonstrate varying pathogens of SARS-CoV with different spike protein in human mice. Ladies and gentlemen, that sounds like a practice of gain of function, ladies and gentlemen. When you're revving up the genome and you're revving up the actual infectious ability of viruses that you get from animals, then it sounds like gain of function. Now, the questions is whether this works on human mice constructed the gain of function research on the coronavirus that would make it more dangerous to human, and Ebright said it does unequivocally. Newsweek contacted NIH for comments from Fauci that reviews the statement. They said that the NIH have not approved any research that would make coronavirus more dangerous to human. The research we support in China where corona are prevalent sought to understand the behavior of the corona circulating in bats that have the potential to cause widespread disease. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? The body of science produced by the research demonstrate that the bat corona sequence published for that work NIH support are not SARS-CoV-2. That's what the NIH says, because they probably changed the sequence or the genome so it cannot be identified as the same. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, because of a simple research to understand the coronavirus, we were able to move swiftly to develop vaccine against SARS-CoV-2 and save lives. That's the NIH. So they're saying that because they research and understand the COVID-19, it's not about, where it come from, is that they have gained knowledge on this virus to save lives. But how did they gain the knowledge? Because they probably did some research. The health agency issued a statement in May explicitly denying having ever approved any gain of function that would have support gain of function research to make coronavirus more dangerous to human. The NIH did not immediately respond to the request, confirm it or denied that gain of function research in the light of newly released documents. Now, Rand Paul, has been on Dr. Fauci for a while, and he tweeted when he saw this Newsweek release article. Also, Yahoo and other places have released this article. He tweeted, "I was right about this agency funding the novel coronavirus in Wuhan." Ladies and gentlemen, Rand Paul rapidly assert that the United States funded gain of function and researches. The two had a public spat. I'm talking about Fauci and Rand Paul at the Center Health Committee in July, which Rand Paul suggested that Fauci lied to Congress about whether the NIH funded gain of function research. Ladies and gentlemen, Fauci said he never lied to the Congress and stood by his assertion that the NIH did not fund gain of function research and the Wuhan Institute of Virology. He said, "Senator Ron Paul, you do not know what you're talking about, frankly," ladies and gentlemen. And I watched this over and over, and I could read Dr. Fauci's body language, and I could see there's something up going on. I'm no expert on body language reading, but you can tell when somebody is hiding something, ladies and gentlemen. It's a breaking news, a shocking news. Unbelievable. Worldwide, it's out now on the internet, showing that the NIH lied to the Congress, lied to the people, lied to the world, and Dr. Fauci has some answering to do, ladies and gentlemen. It is unfortunate that so many people have lost their life, has lost their livelihood, have lost their job, and right now, there's a mandate for a vaccine that a lot of people are stepping away, walking away from their job, walking away from their duty. High-profile basketball player like, Kyrie Irving. There are many news hosts and teachers and doctors and lawyers and, even policemen that are leaving their job because of this mandate. And unfortunately, no one is asking, where did this virus come from? No one want to pin a finger. No one want to point a finger. In 2014, ladies and gentlemen, the former president of the United States, Dr. Barack Obama, said that there's going to be a pandemic in the next administration. It's because that they found out that the gain of function research could cause a pandemic, and they seized from that operation, but it appears that that was a lie too. Seems like they just shipped the operation from the United States over to Wuhan, China, where there's no such policies and law stopping the gain of function research, as Dr. Ebright has told you right away that, you know, it appears that Dr. Fauci has not come to the truth when he testified, and they are holding back information, ladies and gentlemen, from the world. And it's unfortunate that we are going through this right here. This caused people to feel funny about the public health. You know, I'm not telling you not to trust the public health, but at this point, ladies and gentlemen, it is unfortunate that this is coming out, that Dr. Ebright, of Rutgers University, is telling you that Dr. Fauci has lied about his funding of gain of function in the Wuhan lab, ladies and gentlemen. It's unfortunate. I'm asking you to go ahead and share this right here. This is a breaking news, bombshell news out of Deep Roots TV. I'm Rastafari soldier of Deep Roots TV. Go ahead and hit that red subscribe button if you have not subscribed us yet. Yes, it's a brand new channel. Build up the Rasta panel. If you was previously subscribed, ladies and gentlemen, the channel got deleted, so you have to resubscribe again so you can see the Rasta man on Deep Roots TV. Because you know you want to hear the truth. Just go ahead, subscribe, like and share, leave your comment. Let me know what you think should happen. Right now, news is being broken by Dr. Richard Ebright, Board of Governor of Professor of Chemistry and Chemical Biological at Rutgers University and Laboratory Director at the Waksman Institute of Microbiology. They have told Newsweek that the document shows unequivocally that the NIH grants were used to fund the controversial gain of function research at the Wuhan Institute of Virology in China. And some things in the United States here is not right. Some things in the world actually is not right. It's saying that something in the United States, U.S. infectious disease expert Dr. Fauci had denied that. So he's saying that Dr. Fauci is lying. I'm more life, I'm more joy, and I'm more happiness. People stay safe out there.